Three, two, one, and we are live, guys. So today I have my guest, Bhoomika. Bhoomika, very welcome to the Next Level Transformation Hub. How are
Thank
you?
you. Thank you for having me here.
How are you? How are you
I'm
doing?
good. How are you doing?
I'm also very good. Very good. It's cold here in Ireland. Where are you based?
I'm in Netherlands, so I'm not very far away from you currently.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's cold, isn't it? Or is it a little bit better, maybe?
I think autumn is just starting right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like the fact that you still have a daylight, which is still around 8:30ish.
Yeah. Nice.
And slightly yeah, you cannot go with like the short dresses now. You really have to start
Yeah,
wearing the full
yeah.
dresses, but it's not like you have to wear pullovers and you
Not
cannot
yet.
move around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Bhumika, well, tell us a little bit more who you are, what you do. You have beautiful stories, so stage is yours, please.
Thank you so much. So I started off my journey as being an IT professional, and then somehow life struck me, and I went through some nice phases where I realized if I could give support to others while during their life, it would be good. That's how I got pushed to become a growth mindset coach. And then writing was my favorite hobby. That ultimately led me to become a author of three books, two co-authored and one book now. And I am a proud TEDx speaker. Recently, my
Wow.
TEDx talk was also done.
Amazing. Congratulations. That is
Thank
so
you.
tough and so much nerves costing to do that. This is amazing. So yeah, just to celebrate you.
Thank you. Thank
How
you.
did it go for you, the TEDx? What was the topic? What you were talking about?
So I think everybody's looking like as a growth mindset coach, I see everybody's looking for the transformation. But
Yeah.
we struggle with like if it is a long big things not many people can follow, but if you can make it very simplified with the
Mhm.
clothes that we wear, it as women we are very passionate about how we look. If we can use clothing as our transformation tool, so design your life at closet door.
I love that. Design your lives at closet door. Amazing. Yeah. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about that? If how you
Sure.
incorporate maybe yourself that
So I can tell you very small things which not many people know it. Like you can be a black or a brown color people or even white, but your undertone of the skin defines what colors would suit you.
wow. So the skin, right?
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
skin.
it's the
Yeah.
undertone. It's not the outer thing that
Yeah.
defines what you can wear it.
Yeah.
And also, uh, if something doesn't bring a smile when you're wearing it, you should not wear that.
Oh yeah. We
Smile
all
is like the best thing for anything selection that you have to do for a clothing piece because it changes the mood that you are carrying, and you would see around yourself the people that how they behave it also.
yeah.
And sometimes we can also use the color. So if you're not feeling very good, you can bring out any bright color that suits you, your undertones. And you would see the change that others people start to see in you. And ultimately, it reflects how you also perceive yourself. Uh, so you can have a very shitty day, wear a brightest cloth that you have it, that's your favorite color, that brings smiles on you, and see how the day ends. It's never the shittiest day that you thought it
I love that.
would.
I love that. So probably this is my kind of half shitty day, half okay, because I'm now you. I put it at white. Before was all the black. I don't know. Would that black be like kind of maybe it's not the best color?
Black suits everybody.
Playing safe, right? Yeah, I
I
see. Yeah,
I tell you, it's always about what's in which you are feeling happy.
yeah,
So if you're feeling happy, that's the best thing. It's not about what color suits you. That's
yeah,
what I say. Once maybe it's almost like when you're learning cooking, you
yeah.
go by what's given in a recipe. But after fifth or sixth time,
Yeah.
You have your own spice variation that you would do it. Oh, maybe slightly I can put it more like this and it would come out better also. And then you define your own recipe.
Yeah.
So all the rules and not actually rules, but all the things that are given are the basis that you can start with. But I would say create your own style in a longer run.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not just about your clothing. It's
Mm.
like all like life, everything, your
Yeah,
cooking, the way you behave, not to be in the box, if I understood
yeah,
that correctly, not to be boxed in, like just because we are in the environment where this certain behavior is promoted, I have to follow the rules and all that. I just want to be
yeah,
me and just, say things and do things that it's just pure, authentic myself. And that's what you are teaching, right? If I understood
yeah,
that correctly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And do you want to touch a little bit? How did you get it? Because you very much like in IT. So to me, it's very much analytic, right? Analytical. And this is so creative. How did you get in that creativity?
So I would be very honest. I never thought it's two pieces, and I have started to blend in it together. But initially, it was very tough when you're working 24/7 analytical. But because once you start to imbibe your creativity, even your analytical side also increases. So I say it's the perfect blending that you can have it. And for me, the biggest turning point was when I started to follow the book, which is The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron.
Hmm.
Like I was writing from 2011 to 2022. I could, while my writing, I would not say was bad. It was still impacting a lot of people, but I was still not writing myself on a daily basis and not doing it. Now, if you ask me to do anything out of my comfort zone, I'm far more comfortable.
This is amazing. Yeah, by
So,
doing.
so I would give the credit to Julia Cameron's around this time. I started reading Julia Cameron's 2 years back, and I've read it thrice of like I think this is the fifth time we are doing this book.
Ah. And
And
that was your transformation that helped you. Like she was the
yeah, in
one.
my writing, it was the biggest transformation because that is based on two things. First thing, what is your mind? You start to dump it in the 3 pages that you have it in the morning. First thing in the morning, dump all the things that you have, keep writing on it. And the other one was artist date, spending
Mhm.
time with yourself so that you can connect with the divine to get the questions that you have asked in the morning pages. Two very fundamental things that helps you to balance it. And there's a very famous line which she says during the book itself, where she says that it's not the person who is going to make, like, she herself was in a movie business, and her brother is also a director who has given a very blockbuster movies also, but they were able to do it because they were following the creativity more. So if somebody has a habit of doing it, he would always find solutions in the problems.
Yeah, because it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So once you let it to be your way of life, then the things and the situations around you changes a lot.
Wow. This is amazing. And when did your writing happen? Did you do that in more like in the mornings, or how is that for you?
So I think initially when I started to write blogs, I started with blogging way back
Mm-hmm.
in 2011.
Mm-hmm.
It was haphazard whenever I would get time. But then initially I always thought the writing would happen when I have an inflow of emotions, but to a level where I can process them also. So it was at a very tipping point, I would say. Not too much of emotions needs to be there, but there has to be some emotions to write it down.
Yeah.
But after this book, when I was writing the book or like a co-authored book on different emotions and write stories, I could pick it up some character from our office or one of my friend's character, mix and match, and I could create characters also out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing. So then when you published your book, that was 2022, wasn't it? Or was it earlier than that?
2021 was my first book that came out, my own book.
Yeah. And it's available on Amazon, right?
Yes.
Guys, she's gonna leave, Bhumika gonna leave the links. So check it out. And now, well, let's go then into your coaching. It's so interesting. How does that work? How do you help people?
So I think coaching also started with a very strange journey. Like I only had that motivation. I am alone in this process. I still want some other people to have some guide during that journey.
Hmm.
Then, luckily, when I was searching for the temperament and everything, I met somebody. He said, "What do you want to become?" I said, "I want to become you." He said, "Okay, let's give you the opportunity." And the moment I got that opportunity, I think I started to embrace how the coaching should be there. It's not guiding or mentoring where to talking too much. And
Hmm.
with my on-site travel, it was not like that much. I still remember way back in 2014, people would really want to have the physical connection rather than the online ones that we have it now. And it's a norm now. People would prefer to do a Zoom call than going on a coffee meetings. And once in a while, when I go to India, I would be part of a group and then be part of the workshops, but it was not like a frequent one that I maintained. Uh, so for me, the blessing was COVID, that I could still be able to coach people across the world. And I remember somebody coming up to me in one of the book clubs who said, who was not behaving properly, I would be very honest. And I had gone to him and I said, this is not the way you can do it with the other people, a kind of the person who stood up for the other person. And then he said, I really want to be coached on my behavior. And he was a healer person, plus a book club he was reading, running it. And from there, I started his coaching. And after one coaching session, I said it's high time I take a formal certification to understand the nitty-gritties of the business
Mhm.
also.
Yeah.
So I did my ICF coaching in 2020, and then even to what do you say? Even to get the certification, you have to do some number of hours coaching. And that's when I was like pushed into the water. Okay, now I really have to get.
Yeah. And you did it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and after that, there was no looking back.
Yeah. And do you feel like that experience, because you learned a lot, right, through the coaching and the mentoring, how does this change your life, where you've been before and where you are now?
Uh, I think before I implement any tool on anybody else, I think I would have implemented on myself 10 times
Mm.
to be
Yeah.
sure about it. It's not like I've read it and done it. So till the time I've not incorporated it, I'm not implementing it on any of my clients,
Yeah.
which means that I had to go and rebuild my life again and again in each process.
Yeah. 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 I understand. I'm the same because like when I'm studying, like when
Yeah.
I'm doing something, it's always have to be me first and then my family and friends.
Who can experience in a very nice manner at a discounted price.
Exactly. And then, okay, it works. Okay, well then let's create something. Yeah. So I like that approach because like you need to know, you need to test it for yourself, especially when it's everything is so new, in the, you know, it just you have to do it. Absolutely. And I love that you are kind of encouraging people not to be in this framework as well.
I hate to be put in a box all throughout
Yeah.
my life. I've
Yeah.
always said, just because I'm a woman, I'm not expected to run a household.
Yeah. And if I may ask you, where the roots, like where you're coming from,
Yeah.
would that be like a lot of expectations, like your parents and your family, would they expect you to become or be someone, and then you just, or is this like a bit different nowadays?
I think it's evolving also. But
Yeah,
at the same time, I have never been the person who have followed anything. Like right from my childhood, I have never followed the trends and the clothes, followed what suits my body.
I love it.
So, so it's a little thing. You would understand one person, how he does one thing, he does the other 10 things also.
Yeah.
So, which means I've never followed anything to the T. While I would say, like, don't break the society laws and anything like that, but you have to be authentic enough.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And you create your authenticity basically through your
Yeah,
style, through the way you expressing yourself, through the teachings that you learned yourself, and now you're coaching other people.
yeah. Plus, I think more than that, I still say that I just give a voice to what I'm feeling rather than suppressing it.
Yeah, so important. Yeah, exactly. Because it just, I can relate to what you just said, because I would be the one that suppress my emotions, and I'm not important, I'm not saying here anything, it just let them speak. Even to this day I do catch up myself by doing this. Just something, I don't know, the childhood, maybe the way we were.
Initially, when I didn't left my own country, I thought it's only our country's culture. But then overall, I realized
No, no.
everybody is almost similar.
Yeah,
Somebody has it to some level, or somebody has it to an X level, another to Y level.
yeah,
More or less, the world works almost on the same principles.
yeah, 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 we all kind of different, but at the same
Same
time
time,
the
right?
same, right? We can relate to what you are saying, I can relate. That's
Yeah. Uh, I think Tony Robbins has really said we are driven by only six human needs. That is maybe the reasons why everybody behaves in almost a similar manner.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said that. Yeah, exactly. It just that makes sense then. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And how is like the life in Netherlands when compared to India? Like if you can compare, like would that be different, like in terms of your freedom to express yourself, to be this independent, to be this authentic you? Does that have any kind of influence, the location where you
Oh,
are?
yeah. Because I've traveled in multiple countries before, being in Netherlands, also within Europe, like UK, Netherlands, Belgium, France, Sweden, and then Netherlands again. Um, so traveling has really, really opened me up to an extent. If I see the map of the world from which I view it, because of the lot of experiences that I have it, I see it as a broader space. Like it's not one way of doing the things. You can do it multiple ways. Uh,
Mm.
it could, it's not the places that you visit. It's also about how the people are doing that you can learn from them.
Yeah, I love that. I love learning from other people. That's the best, isn't it?
Yeah. So the moment you are open to that change, life is a beautiful gateway, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, and And if I have to tell you, like how are Dutch people, they are almost similar. I can find the similarities between Indian and Dutch people also at some level. Like to an Indian people, I can say, do you know this community of people within India? They would be something similar to the Dutch. So you can give their references. It's about
Yeah.
knowing that knowledge, like what
Yeah.
language would click to what person to explain your point.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. Yeah, so there's always everywhere you can find. Depends, I suppose, what you're looking, where the focus goes.
Yeah, I think Brené Brown has really said it. If you start believing that you don't belong to the society, you really don't belong to the society. But
Oh my God.
belongingness is something that we generate wherever we go.
Yeah, yeah. So you now more Dutch or more Indian?
My colleagues call me in Dutchy Indianized something. I know this both to you. I don't think you don't remain the same person once you travel for a long time from your outside from your home. It could be anywhere in the world. Like if you're not even staying in your own city and move to another city within the same country, you are changing a lot.
Yeah, and it's good, isn't it? The change is
Yes.
good. It expands us, and just that's how amazing things, that's how opportunities are coming, like different, unexpected, totally things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how maybe we meet up. I don't know how we met, but it's just amazing. Universe somehow clicked.
Yeah, you were the one who even added me to the main group also.
Oh, really? This is so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I ask you just one question before we wrap it up? Uh,
Yeah.
next level or next level transformation. When you hear these words, what are the first thought that comes to your mind when you hear next level?
See, I think wherever you are, you're always looking to get better because
Mm.
I always see growth is the natural form of the nature.
Mm.
You always see a tree growing, even if you keep a water there, there is a growing. So whether you want to flourish with the fruits or you want to degrade, but it's like a growth would happen. On which side? I would prefer to have a flourishing fruit tree.
Oh yeah.
So from that perspective, I that's why I always say it, like the amount, the kind of circle that you keep it in form of the books, the podcast that you listen, the friends that you keep really define how you're going to be there. But I've recently come up after this TED Talks, I have also come up with a program of like a where there's a 8 weeks journey of the transformation using your clothes also in detail. And a shorter version is available with style without apology also, where you learn how to bring the diva out within you
Love that.
and also learning to define the style that you can carry as per your authentic self. I'm not going to define it for you. You're going to define it for yourself in the longer run.
This is amazing. Wow. This is so cool to know what makes you happy, because it's, as you said, it's important, and you go probably, if, as you said, if you feel like very much down, you go with a brighter color. So it kind of brightens up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love it. Uh, Bhumika, you are absolutely, absolutely amazing. And guys, if you would love to get in touch and learn more what Bhumika is doing, she's gonna leave the links. First of all, the link's gonna be in the comments so you can get in touch through the links, or you can, is it okay to me, Bhumika, if they can contact you directly as well?
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to obviously leave my social media links. They can reach out to me.
Yeah.
I would be more than happy if anybody has a query to
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And do message even here. Message. I see few comments saying 100% Bhumika, what you were saying, and what's the other one? And then there's a heart as well coming towards your way. You can check it out for yourself when we finish this live. And Bhumika, and any final words that you would leave the community before we wrap it up?
I think David Hawkins has rightly said the highest frequency is of authenticity. Mm. So once you are a loving embodiment with living your life authentically, everything else would fall into the place.
Wow. I love that authenticity, especially isn't it now in this AI driven world where you kind of don't know is that like, but when you come through authentic yourself, people can sense it even if they don't kind of understand, but they just sense
No, yeah, you know it like it's a AI thing or it's person thought. So while I would be more than happy to say use AI to better a lot of things, but remember to use your own thoughts somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's so, absolutely authenticity, as you say, is the way to go, the way to go, and the way to build everything. Yeah, and the bigger things in life.
Yeah, I think I'm a biggest fan of David Hawkins for his map of consciousness. And the moment I read it, the authenticity is the highest frequency in there.
Oh, I need to look into that book. Say it again. What book is that?
Map of consciousness.
Map of Consciousness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. I definitely gonna look into that one as well. Bhumika, you are amazing, girl. So thank you so much for your time, for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really loved the smile that you kept it throughout. So I think my smile half is coming seeing you on the other
Oh,
side
you
of
have
the screen.
beautiful, beautiful smile. We have such a lovely chat. No, no pressure, nothing. We still chatting? Are we still live? So guys, do get in touch with Bhumika. She's lovely. She is so, so much knowledge and so much experience and everything. And check it out the link. She's gonna post these links here after we finish our live. So thank you so much, and thank you so much, Bhumika.
Thank you. Thank you.
And see you guys next time.
See you.